hear testimony from a fellow inmate who saw the beating. Please watch this, and please understand that if we don't stand strong and speak out on behalf of our rights, none of us will have them. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.
He was in 32 at the time, right across from me. I just got done talking to my mom on the phone, and I witnessed the COs going into his room.
All right. This is not another boring podcast outside the Prince William County Courthouse, where we have Judge Carol Weimer under the microscope. Okay, Amar is not here today, so I will be hosting the show. We're going to be talking about, as you just saw, this was Elaine Jarvis, Mustafa's former civil attorney, that filed a federal lawsuit, a 1983 civil rights violation in the Eastern District of Virginia. And we're going to talk about Elaine. We're going to talk to Elaine. And we're going to find out what exactly happened with Elaine and how she came into the picture and where she stands today. Okay. To give you some background, Elaine Jarvis filed one of the biggest lawsuits that's ever been filed out of Prince William County, Virginia. She sued for Mustafa's being abused inside of the jail. She included in that lawsuit instances where police have falsified reports, tampered with evidence. Mustafa's rights has been violated. He's been held in solitary confinement for 2.5 years. He has been severely beaten, almost losing his life at the hands of correctional officers as a pretrial detainee. He has been held way past the 6 months, which is the law in Virginia, where you are supposed to have a trial. 2.5 years as a pretrial detainee, sitting in solitary confinement based on falsified reports, based on what we now know today. Officers have tampered with his dash camera. They've tampered with his vehicle. They've manipulated witnesses. And above all, the Commonwealth Attorney has sealed this file. She has sealed Mustafa's file. Amy Ashworth sealed Mustafa's file so that the community can't find out why this man sits behind bars today. Now, when Mustafa was beaten in 2024, we began protesting. And while protesting, we ultimately stayed at this grounds, at this jail, outside the courthouse. This courthouse is connected to the jail. So we were on this lawn for a little bit over 6 months. And while protesting, and when I say 6 months, we were here 24/7, asking the government, asking the Board of Supervisors, asking the courthouse, really asking anybody. We've talked to delegates, Board of Supervisors, jail board members, the Commonwealth Attorney, the police, the Sheriff's Office, Manassas Police, Prince William County Police. And at some point, one of the dispatchers told me that the order came from the top that Mustafa is not going to get medical treatment after he was beaten. Okay. While protesting, while this process is going on, we were approached by an attorney by the name of Elaine Jarvis. She says, I am an American. You guys are Americans. Your dad has served this country. And I can't sit idly by and watch this injustice take place in my community. Okay. She asked for a basic amount of money to take on the case, which, we were able to get through credit cards, through loans, through borrowing money. We were able to get her some money to get started. And she began work. The first thing she did was She had a podcast that she hosted on her channel, Not Another Boring Law Firm. And Amar and I went to her office down in Warren County. And in that podcast, we described what's going on with Mustafa. She asked questions, we answered it. And Amar told her that I have the sealed file. I've been posting it. We've been protesting. And nothing's going to stop us from exposing what this county is doing to a United States citizen. Okay? And after Amar telling her that he stole the files from the FBI, he stole files from the county, he stole files from Casey Stevens, he had the file and he stole it. She says, she turns around and tells Amar, "You are hired." She hired him that day, right after the podcast. She hired him. And she hired him to hold podcasts for Mustafa. So while she's suing for Mustafa in federal court, Amar was going to be helping her push this story out to the community so that the community can finally know what Prince William County does to United States citizens. The abuse, the torture, and the injustice. Now, at some point in time, Elaine Jarvis began getting sanctions from the jail lawyers. The lawsuit that she was filing, she began receiving threats. According to Elaine, she said the FBI was threatening her. The Virginia State Police were threatening her. And at some point, through her testimony in Warren County, she stated that the Virginia State Police entered her office and they went through all her digital equipment, all her computers. They purged files related to Tatiana David. Tatiana David is a case that was mixed in with Mustafa's case because it occurred on the same day. Some of the same officers responded to the Tatiana David case. And Tatiana David was murdered by Prince William County Police and Virginia State Police on April 5th, 2023. The same day Mustafa got in a car accident. Now, the media told the community, the Commonwealth attorney told this community that Tatiana David was found outside the vehicle dead. We now know that that is not true. We now know that Prince William County Police and Virginia State Police shot and killed Tatiana David and then dragged her dead body outside the vehicle only to tell the community that she was found outside the vehicle. Now, her boyfriend he has, I believe, 24 felonies in this jail. And the problem here is you have a Commonwealth attorney like Amy Ashworth who seals body cams, seals off an entire case of the Tatiana David case, similar to Mustafa's case that's been sealed. She seals off a case and then tells the community that Tatiana David was found dead. I mean, we've seen the body cams on this platform that show police shot and killed this woman, this former service member, and they buried this murder. They buried this crime. Okay. Now, Elaine Jarvis was threatened by the state police. They visited her office. She was threatened by the FBI. The same FBI that told us back in February of 2024 that there does not exist any CCTV footage of Mustafa. And yet you just watched CCTV footage from the jail showing Mustafa was carried half naked, unconscious, and still being assaulted by correctional officer as he's being carried unconscious down a flight of steps. And what happens next after the steps is they take him into a cell, strip him completely naked, and beat him up, almost murdering him. He blacked out twice. And when he woke up, he was naked in a cell full of blood, his blood, and he was ordered to wipe the blood off the floor. And a correctional officer, a sergeant by the name of Roosevelt Daniels, put his boots on Mustafa's head and told him, if you talk about this incident, we're going to kill you. we're going to kill you. The FBI told us no CCTV footage exists. Yet, I have in my hands CCTV footage of Mustafa being carried unconscious. And what you hear in the background is a witness that was right across the hall as this whole thing took place.